Hey my friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. It's happening again. The Environmental Protection Agency and the California Air Resources Board have issued a notice of violation to Fiat Chrysler automobiles alleging the Ram 1500 and the Jeep Grand Cherokee with the EcoDiesel, they're skirting smog laws. What you need to know, it's coming right up. Now, this all started back in 2015 in September when the VW TDI Dieselgate scandal broke. It poisoned the waters for everybody. The EPA and CARB notified all the manufacturers at that time they were going to start spot checking their vehicles and see if they were also breaking laws. Fast forward to 2017, just on the heels of the Detroit Auto Show where FCA was noticeably absent, EPA and CARB issued them a notice of violation stating that 104,000 Ram 1500 and Jeep Grand Cherokees built from 2014 to 2016 with that 3-liter diesel have software modes that allow them to emit illegal levels of nitrogen oxides, or NOx. While this is very similar to the matter with Volkswagen, the EPA and CARB are not outright alleging that FCA vehicles have what they call defeat devices, designed specifically to cheat on emissions tests. Instead, they're questioning code buried in the engine control software that has previously undisclosed modes that allow the engine to overpollute in some instances. The heart of the matter is that the Clean Air Act requires vehicle manufacturers to disclose all software operating modes during the certification process that affect emissions performance. In testing and investigation, the EPA and CARB have uncovered what they call an Alternative Emission Control Device, or AEDC. It's a software mode that had not been disclosed by FCA and to date has not adequately been explained by the manufacturer. So what's happening now is that the EPA and CARB are diving deep in to investigate the matter to see if in fact FCA's software deliberately skirts emissions tests or pollutes in an illegal way. At the same time, FCA has responded saying they're working with the government to straighten this matter out. In a statement issued by FCA, they vehemently defend their vehicle, saying, FCA looks forward to the opportunity to meet with the EPA's Enforcement Division and representatives of the new administration to demonstrate that FCA's U.S. emissions control strategies are properly justified and thus are not defeat devices under applicable regulations, and to resolve this matter expeditiously. And I bet they're happy to work with the new administration because let's face it, the Obama administration EPA, pack of angry piranhas wanting to kill anything. And the Trump administration EPA likely to be a little bit different in the way they handle things. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to get a free ride here because there still is the California Air Resources Board, CARB. They aren't changing. They're still piranhas, and they are the other leg of the stool here, an equal partner in this matter. Now, if you own one of these vehicles, you don't have to do anything right now. Don't call your dealer. There's nothing that can be done until such time as the CARB, EPA, and FCA all work out a little bit of a fix for this, and at that time there's probably going to be a recall to get those vehicles dealt with. Now what that's going to be, we have no idea. It's way too early to tell. And the thing is with me is this feels to me just a little bit different than the Volkswagen matter. When that happened, Volkswagen immediately came out and threw themselves on the sword. Here, FCA came out swinging, very defensive, saying they're gonna fix this. So at this time, I think that this might not be quite as serious a matter, but again, way too early to tell. So what I suggest you do, click right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel because I'll be updating you on this quite a bit here as it unfolds. And also click right here and see all of our diesel videos, complete playlist there. Either way, stay tuned.